Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today's gonna be a small little online exclusive haul. So Pumpkin Peanut Brittle is back, which I'm super stoked for. So of course, the moment it hit online, it was the $10 off sale, plus 20% off of $25 or more. And then if you waited out a few more days, I think it was also free shipping on orders of $50 or more on top of that. So either way, like, it was actually a pretty decent deal to be able to get these candles. And there were two online exclusive candles, like the two bakery fragrances that I love the most from the fall time were both online exclusive, go figure, which is kind of like disheartening because it's like, why are the like good ones that I like so much the like online exclusives? So they aren't as popular enough to be able to go to all stores, I'm assuming, but they're popular enough to still carry online. But you know, it is what it is. Pumpkin Cinnamon Bun, although, is available in stores, but then everything else in that entire like pumpkin collection is just boring, the usual repackages. So the two online exclusive ones were the one I was excited about. So of course, without further ado, let me get into it. And so I did get 3 Pumpkin Peanut Brittle right here, and that's what that looks like. Kind of bummed that the lids online, the online exclusive ones, are the hammered ones rather than the super juicy pumpkin ones that are in stores. I was really hoping to get that, but I have no desire to buy any of the candles that are in stores right now. So I guess I'm just not gonna get that juicy pumpkin lid. Both the online exclusive ones have the gold hammered one on it. So that's what Pumpkin Peanut Brittle looks like right there. Kind of has like a, I don't know, like a Varsity's vintage look to it, I guess, with the lettering. Kind of like a teeny bopper, like Tiger Beat magazine or whatever type of feel to it. This one says crunchy caramel brittle, salty peanuts, and toasted pumpkin seeds. This is $24.50. Has the same color wax in the wicks as I believe the original ones and all the ones I've always had, which not the greatest news because I think my very first one burned fine, but then all the other ones deaded out mid-range and they nub out. So Pumpkin Peanut Brittle originally came out in 2018 actually, and that's what that looks like. That was the original packaging. You can see this one kind of like nubs out and like it has a slow burn on it. But yeah, it is what it is. So this one, I think it's pretty much the same notes. Smells amazing and awesome, and I loved it. And so it came out in 2018. I think it also came back out in 2019, and then it was also out 2020 in that like super awesome like chalkboard label on it. But at that point I was like, okay, clearly Pumpkin Peanut Brittle is always coming back, so it's not something I really need to stock up on. It's always going to be around. But then of course come 2021 and it just wasn't anywhere to be found, and I was like, oh my gosh, what? And like I was literally only down to like this one half of left, so I've been cherishing this one, and I was like, oh my god, I guess Pumpkin Peanut Brittle wasn't as popular enough to come back all the time. As you know, it did come out the same year that Blueberry Maple Pancakes came out, and those were like the two new juicy ones that I remember getting at the test store. And so this one comes back out all the time, but I guess Pumpkin Peanut Brittle was not as popular that it got canned last year, but thankfully at least still available as online exclusive this year, so I was so excited about it. But it's just one of those fragrances that you always thought was going to be around all the time, but then it turned out not to be, and so it was kind of like a bummer that it didn't come out last year. So when it was online exclusive this year, I was like, girl, I need to get 3 of them right off the bat. And also Pumpkin Coconut, the last year that this fragrance was out was, I believe, 2018 as well. So we had a pretty juicy collection of pumpkin fragrances that 2018. So now we do have the 2022 current version one right here, and it smells exactly the same. As soon as you open the box from the mail, it smells exactly just like Pumpkin Peanut Brittle. It's so strong it fills the entire box and it smells great. It smells a whole lot like Ritz crackers with peanut butter on it, and that is exactly what Pumpkin Peanut Brittle smells like. There's definitely a salty, like bakery Ritz cracker type of component in there. It's very much just like a salty and sweet type of feel to it, mixed with like a heaps of like a sweet, juicy peanut butter. And it's pretty much what this smells like. It's more like you don't really get pumpkin, it's just kind of like the peanut brittle type of fragrance to it, but there's definitely enough of a saltiness in there that evokes like a Ritz cracker with a peanut butter spread on it. And yeah, I love it. Or those like Ritz like sandwiches, like a peanut butter Ritz sandwich, you know, the same thing. Pretty much smells just like that. I believe there's also a little bit of caramel in there as well that gives it a little bit of sweetness, and I guess it's like a caramel spice that's maybe giving it a slight pumpkin feel to it, but it's not overly pumpkin or any kind of like sweet cinnamon pumpkin clove kind of action whatsoever in this. And I believe the there was a perfumer who was on the Instagram page of Bath & Body Works or Facebook or something. They were saying originally this was a toasted sesame seed note is what the perfumer was saying. And it just came into like their fragrance palette. It was like a new note that they were able to be able to work with. And I think it was like toasted sesame seeds or something like that. But then somebody said how it kind of smelled like peanut brittle or peanut butter. And that's how this like came about or something. And it was kind of like a happenstance type of situation. But praise that perfumer because I love this fragrance. And yeah, so pumpkin peanut brittle, we all know and love it. It's always super strong and awesome. It just lingers in the air. Hopefully this one doesn't like dead out on me mid-range, but we will have to see. So that's pumpkin peanut brittle right there. The next candle I have, of course, is another online exclusive, and it is Banana Walnut Muffin right here in a juicy, awesome yellow wax this time around, which I really enjoy. This one originally came out in that chalkboard collection as well. Was it 2020? Then it was an online exclusive 2021, which I didn't pick up, although I did see it in store at one moment. And then, of course, it's online exclusive again this year. Freaking loved it that very first year. I think I bought 2 of them. It was excellent, so realistic and so awesome and strong and delicious and scrumptious and so cozy. But of course, I guess it's not popular enough to be a nationwide like in-store release, so it's been demoted to online exclusive. It's like, why are all the good ones being demoted to online exclusive? But I shouldn't be complaining because at least I can still get it. So it's sweet banana, golden nutmeg, cinnamon sugar muffin. And this one actually has the thick rope-like wicks on it, which is the first time I think we've seen it this way. Unless it was like that last year when it was in yellow wax as well. So maybe it wasn't yellow wax last year, but the version I had was the white wax version with the core wicks that always deaded out mid-range without fail, and I would always have to put it on a warmer by the mid-range point because it would start getting kind of like burnt and grody and icky by the mid-range point. So excited to see how the thick rope-like version will do this year. And this is excellent. It smells literally just like those Otis Spunkmeyer banana walnut muffins. Like you get the nuts in there, you get like that slightly artificial but cooked banana walnut muffin note. It literally smells just like a store-bought banana walnut muffin, and it's like kind of like just came out of the oven maybe because like when you burn it, it warms up a little bit. But very much that Otis Spunkmeyer banana nut muffin. Simply excellent. Friggin' love it. There was the pumpkin banana muffin, which was the banana nutmeg bread pudding fragrance out before, which I actually really enjoyed that one too. I wouldn't mind seeing that one come back, but it is not that one actually. And it's also not cinnamon nut bread from that 2012 collection either. Not that anyone cares or is wondering, but this is the banana walnut muffin from the past few years that we've had. But yeah, simply excellent. It smells just like a banana walnut muffin. It makes me crave like getting a Otis Spunkmeyer like pack of banana walnut muffins and just like devouring it. Simply excellent. So really looking forward to burning this one and see how it does this year. So that's banana walnut muffin right there. And that was my Whoppin' haul of 3 pumpkin peanut brittle and 1 banana walnut muffin. And then the new gentle and clean foaming hand soaps don't seem to tear up my hands as horribly as the usual, the standard gentle foaming hand soap or harshly drying hand soap, as I like to call it. That one tears up my skin like no one's business, and I've talked to so many people where it does that. But they did the gentle and clean formula, I guess a year or so ago maybe at this point, but it's mainly just in like a regular core packaging with the usual like boring like Japanese cherry blossom, warm vanilla sugar, rosewater ivy type of fragrances. Nothing too exciting, but it seems like for the fall time they actually released a semi like summer into fall transitional seasonal collection. So I was super excited to see that with like actual seasonal packaging and everything. So I picked up the online exclusive Wild Honeysuckle, as you can see right here, and that's what that looks like. I did a reward on this just because I didn't need any more body care, but I always use hand soap. So this is fresh honeysuckle freesia and white woods. And like the second note in this is like different from the second note of the super harshly drying foaming one that we get in the traditional formula. And so it's not moisturizing, but it's not drying, if that makes sense. So my hands at least don't get bloody and like my knuckles don't get bloody and red, so we're good to go there. I've used this one twice already, and this one literally smells like the OG like flashback honeysuckle fragrance that comes out in like the flashback like shower gel body care collection. The OG honeysuckle one with like the yellow liquid in it smells legit just like that. Very light on the fragrance and a little boring. I don't mind honeysuckle. It's kind of nostalgic, and in the shower gel's a little bit stronger than the hand soap is. And the hand soap, it's a little underwhelming, but your usual standard honeysuckle type of fragrance. I usually associate that with spring rather than like a summer fall fragrance. So a little off season, but I kind of got it just because it was an online exclusive. So that's what that was right here. Still a nice, like just clean, awesome floral fragrance though. So yeah, I think the Wildflower Meadows I smelled in store was a little nicer or a little bit more unique, or just like stayed in my mind a little bit more than the Wild Honeysuckle did. That if Wild Honeysuckle was in the store, I would have probably still picked up Wildflower Meadows instead, but I already used this one, so I'm not going to exchange it because the fragrance is still good enough. So I think that's pretty much it for this haul. Small haul, but I just really, Pumpkin Peanut Brittle coming back was really exciting. We also got Pink Petal Tea Cake earlier for SAS, so I'm glad we're getting some of like the requested favorites actually coming through to us. Online exclusive, I don't care. I'll still pick up 3 Pumpkin Peanut Brittle and just dig into it. So I can't wait to dig into that and burn it again and just like bring me back to my 2018 like test haul vibes. So that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you picked up Pumpkin Peanut Brittle yourself or Banana Walnut Muffin. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.